everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a ride around the Lambourn Downs. Done quite a few rides in this area and I've always really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd come back today on what looks like it's going to be a really nice day. The plan is to do a loop down to Lambourn via a few new byways I've not tried before, and then head back up to join the Ridgeway just above Letcombe Bassett. I've not done the stretch between Letcombe Bassett and the Devil's Punchbowl or Sparsholt Firs, so I'm looking forward to trying out that little section, and then just following the Ridgeway all the way back to WHITEHORSE Hill, which is behind me somewhere, and then ultimately back to Fox Hill where I parked the car today. And I might take a detour up onto CHARLBURY Hill, which is behind me here, because the views out over Oxfordshire from the top of there are really good. So yeah, we've got a nice day today. Should be a good ride and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so starting the ride off with quite a good descent down off CHARLBURY Hill, and then we're going to take a byway across the fields to my right at the bottom somewhere. Really good descent off CHARLBURY Hill, but unfortunately we're going to have to climb back up there later on. And, we're going to take the byway over here. So over to my left, to the east, you can already see WHITEHORSE Hill straight in front of me. That's where we'll be heading in the second half of the ride. Unfortunately, the feeling of remoteness is spoiled a little bit by the sight of the M4 on the horizon. I did read somewhere that the Lambourn Downs and the Lambourn Downs have the highest concentration of public bridleways anywhere in the country. So in terms of options and places to ride, it seems like we're pretty well situated. I must have a bit of descending because we've got quite a steep road climb coming up over that hill over there. Joining the road here. Right, this is just the start now of quite a steep climb up the side of this hill ahead. Bottom gear, head down, and just keep going. This is really steep now. Right, conquered the hill, and we've got a short road section now. I think this is the road to BAYDON. The M4 is just over to my right to give you an idea of where we are. This is BAYDON Whole Farm, and just going to head through the farmyard and onto another byway. Looks good. Bit of double track. I think we've got a short climb now, and then we're going to head, I think it's that tree line over there. There's a crossroads at the top, and we're going to turn right and check out that bridleway. Okay, so you can get to Lambourn either way. I've done that way before. Never tried this before, so let's give this byway a try. Obstacles there. Right, now I'm just following this road down into Lambourn. Right, so that's the first quarter of the ride done. Just, heading out of Lambourn now, just a quick cruise through the village centre, and we're just looking for a minor road on the right. And I think at the top of this hill we join another byway. So we're just making our way up onto the Ridgeway now. Lambourn's probably the lowest point on the ride, so I think we've got quite a bit of climbing to get up to meet the Ridgeway. But from then it's just views all the way back to the car. Okay, so if you take the left track here, you go off up to Sparsholt Firs, just about to see the radio tower poking up the top there. So the Ridgeway isn't far away, but we're going to add on a little bit, head down here and over, because I want to go and see, so it's like a hillside known as the Devil's Punchbowl. So just tagging a little bit extra onto the ride. It's sending now. Off-road again. I think this is the final climb before we hit the Ridgeway. My battery ran out right at the bottom of that hill, which is why there's a bit of a hard cut. Right, it seems to have flattened out now. I think I'm more or less at the top. So I've only ridden this part of the Ridgeway once, and that's quite a while ago now, so looking forward to trying it again. I've never been anywhere east of here towards Goring, but I've done the whole stretch to the west. So this is the Ridgeway. This is kind of what we've been spending the last, or at least the first part of the ride, heading round to. So this is probably the best view of the Devil's Punchbowl, which is this landscape feature here. And then this is looking out into Oxfordshire. I'm fairly sure that's Wantage down in the valley there. This is the Vale of Whitehorse actually, I think. And Letcombe Bassett is just below the ridge line, and we're going to head along here, along this ridge. This is what all the effort was for. Views like this, really beautiful up here. Maybe a little bit windy and on the chilly side. It's certainly cooled down a lot since we've come up onto the Ridgeway. Might need to put another layer on. Yeah, I really enjoyed this section of the Ridgeway. It's one of the more scenic sections. Really nice views out over Oxfordshire, and of course the Devil's Punchbowl. This is just the final section now towards Sparsholt Firs, where I believe there's a car park. Another place you could start this route from. Okay, so this is Sparsholt Firs. Just have a look at this map. Yeah, so we joined about here, I think, and made it to here. There's the Devil's Punchbowl, which is just over to my left, and we're gonna follow it all the way around to, well, we'll stop at Uffington Castle. I think I'll have some lunch there, and then all the way back to Fox Hill, where we started today. We've basically done a big loop around this area. Okay, so let's just cross straight over here. And continue along the Ridgeway. Right, we've got a short downhill section now. Go steady here because the chalk, when it's wet, gets extremely slippy. Climb up, back up the other side before another short descent. Ooh. This is what this section of the Ridgeway is known for. These kind of iconic rutted white tracks, chalk tracks, exposed white chalk. Right, a bit of descending now. Again, I'm going to go steady because of the exposed chalk. Gets very slippy in the wet. actually. It's pretty dry today. Right over here, back gear. And we'll just start the climb now up onto Whitehorse Hill, where we'll stop for a bit of lunch, I think. Okay, just coming up to the final push onto the top of Uffington Castle, Whitehorse Hill. Alright, finally at the top. Let's head into Uffington Castle. So just cycling along the top of the rampart of Uffington Castle. Lovely views out towards I think this is the Lambourn Downs down to the south, and then a little bit further round some really spectacular views out over the Vale of the White Horse in Oxfordshire. Uffington Castle is a Iron Age hill fort, and the White Horse, which is on the other side of the hill facing north, is thought to be one of the oldest chalk carvings in the world, I think, certainly in the country. So this is probably the best view from Uffington Castle. You can just about pick out the manger, which is this sort of bowl landscape feature with the road running at the bottom. And there's Dragon's Hill, which is next to the manger. On top of the Dragon's Hill, you can see there's a small patch of exposed chalk, which is, as the myth goes, where George killed the dragon on the hill, and the dragon's blood is said to have spilt where that exposed bit of chalk is. And this is the Vale of the White Horse. I think you can probably see right into the Cotswolds from here. Don't know for sure though. Right, time to descend off of Whitehorse Hill. Right, we're just heading round to WAYLAND'S Smithy. Okay, let's just pop in at WAYLAND'S Smithy. So So this is WAYLAND'S Smithy. It's a 5,500 year old Neolithic long barrow. This is a small entrance. Yeah, so there's a chamber in there. Someone's lit a candle. According to that plaque, the name WAYLAND'S Smithy comes from the Saxon smith god Wayland. That's where it's got its name from. Right, just the final climb now onto CHARLBURY Hill. I think I'll go round to the little pinnacle, the summit as well. So some really nice views and a trig point, photo opportunities up the top there. So this is the top of CHARLBURY Hill, there's the trig point, and in this direction you can see where we've come from, all the way over there on this hilltop. That's WHITEHORSE Hill. This is Bishopstone down in the valley. Farringdon, I think, is in that direction where the wind turbines are. That's the Vale of the White Horse. And just going to try and shield the camera from a few spots of rain. Swindon in this direction with the rain and the storms drifting across it. Okay, right. Getting a bit cold now, so I'm going to head back to the car, and luckily it's one long descent back down. Down. So just back at the car now at Fox Hill. I hope you enjoyed that today. Thought it was a pretty good route. Another good route around the Lambourn Downs. And as always, if you'd like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks very much for watching.